Always remember.
Happy Monday, first Monday of 2026. I'm lying. It's not the first Monday of 2026. Is it?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, it has to. There's
I guess it is.
Statistically impossible for it not to be.
This is literally the first Monday of 2026.
Uh-huh.
Happy Monday, everybody. Happy New Year. Hope everybody's having
Hey.
a good day, a good start. We're 5 days into 2026, the big 2-6. There's a lot of new members. We have not done a live stream since the charity stream.
Since the charity stream, yeah.
Was kind of like a month-long stream that was like a month's worth of episodes.
No, way more than a month's worth. Well, I guess if each episode was like 2 hours or to 3 hours, then maybe it was like 2 months worth.
Yeah, that was like 2 months worth of Determined Focus episodes. Because it was like, what? We did it for 24 hours. If each episode is at least 2 hours, or at least 2 hours, which usually goes longer. That's 12 episodes.
So it's like 2 to 3 months worth.
That's like 3 months.
That's it. Which I just want to say, thank you to everyone that was there. I know we said it a lot right after. It's crazy that was like, I mean, already almost like 3 weeks ago. Of course, we had to recover and we were enjoying our holidays. But that was just such a success, not only for us, but for the Starlight Children's Foundation. So thank you to literally everybody that participated, whether you actually were a friend of ours that came on the stream, if you donated, if you were just in the chat, or you were just watching, whatever it may be, whether you shared it around. It was such a success and was deeply rewarding for us. I think it's safe to say it will probably be a yearly thing for us. Yeah. I'm just going to say that people were like, man, how are you not dead? It was so like when we clicked like in stream, I was like, I don't even know what real life is anymore, dude. Like I was it did not feel like 24 hours. But like,
no, truthfully, okay. So truthfully, and I will say this is a lot of due to like the guests that we had on.
Oh
like,
yeah,
it was not that bad. It was not as bad as I expected it to be. I really like. We got to the halfway point, and there was some time like in the middle of the night where I was like, okay, yeah, I'm feeling it. But
like we were like drawing and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, honestly, like I'm gonna say this, and this will probably be the last time I say it for the rest of the decade, but like shout out to Lainey for like hopping on again, because she kind of kept us sane for like another hour and a half, close to 2 hours of just like just somebody else to talk to, which was
she
fun.
Was up even later her time because she was 2 hours ahead of us. And so it was like
crazy. Yeah.
And she was like, we were talking about comic book stuff and everything. And it was crazy. And then once Ashton came on at like 5 a.m. or something, we were like, okay, we're like, people were carrying the boats and the logs, as David Goggins was saying.
Oh my gosh.
Who in Star Wars carries boats and logs?
Who is the Star Wars David Goggins?
Probably Captain Tarples, I think. I think Captain
Akbar is
oh, not bad. I feel like
where this is bonkers that we're even comparing them to either of those guys.
I feel like Admiral Akbar is like Jocko, you know.
Oh my god. Akbar milk.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, just the what is it? Just like milk, but it's like
Malk?
what is it's like? It's made out of like fish or something.
Fuel? He's got Akbar fuel.
It's
oh my god.
Alk. I don't know. Anyway, let's check in with chat before we hop into the episode. Go back to the beginning. Focus 007 standing by. Thank you for being here, Focus. 7 Star Wars Insight. We got Josh Hewer with the Gryffindor crest. Oh, by the way, I believe this is correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. That all giveaways will be shipped out very soon.
Very soon. I can't say when. Probably this weekend. I still have some that I have to like get labels for and stuff and drop off. But like, yeah, they'll be trickling out over the next week or so.
We did a lot of giveaways, so I had to like track in everybody's address, and so it was a lot. We got Downcast Bug Focus 5 here. We got Sunny Focus 9, also a clutch person in the stream. Did you get a new member?
No, I was gonna do that
okay.
for the members, and then if we do get a new member, I was gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, feel ready to do it like 2 more times.
I forgot. I completely forgot that was the plan, and then I was like,
about it.
Crap, we need a sound effect.
Sunny sent me this package, and I just wanted to show this off as well. This little like
my Ahsoka one's downstairs, dude. She sent me. Yeah.
No way, that's awesome.
Yeah, she an Ahsoka one. There's a Luke Skywalker Tsum Tsum in there.
Oh, you got the Luke Tsum Tsum? Because I got the Han Tsum Tsum. Let's go.
Was yours regular Han? Yours was regular Han.
A New Hope Han.
Yeah, mine was Luke's in the Stormtrooper fit.
Ooh, that's cool. That's fun. We got Cole Focus 3 from Scotland. Thank you for being here. We got Matthew Green Focus 17 reporting in. I feel like Focus 17 is a cool number. I don't know why. We got Ryan. Thank you for being here, buddy. We appreciate you. Let's see. Bryant.
Hey, dude.
What's up? What's Ahsoka crew? What's this?
That's what was his old username that you would have known him? Bryant. He is how do I say this without being weird because we're on live? His profile picture is a hint at what this guy works on.
Well, I figured that. Did he?
But that is that. I think that might be all I can say.
Okay.
Do you remember? I think a while ago his profile picture was Batman related.
Batman? Was it was it Batmobile? Maybe.
Yep.
Okay. I hear you. I see you. Matthew, yes, we did get a few more members. We got to update the graphic.
There's more than a few new members that we've picked up, thanks to Rossi, like 2 streams ago. I think we're at close to 80 members at this point.
We have not decided on how we're going to do the graphic yet, because obviously if we did one for every single member, probably we're leaning towards, and this is not concrete, that we might make it where that page in the big is like people, I think because we have a couple different ranks, and then we will do like a scroll of everybody else who's a member.
We gotta figure out how to do that, because I'm going to be completely honest with you. Anything over like 80 is not
insane
feasible for me to like list out everyone on a graphic like that with numbers, and like, so I like a crawl maybe, or a scroll. We definitely want to list you guys on here.
Yeah, everybody who's a member for sure.
That's not going to change. It's just in the way that looks will probably be different moving forward.
Yeah. It was a little bit more feasible when we had less than 20 members, but now it's we might make it a thing where, you know, everybody's going to get shown, but people who are like Focus Commander or something will have will have their name like very prominent. So people get exclusive to that, get access to that exclusive content that we're doing with stuff, which we got into a little bit with Lainey.
Yes, I can change like emojis too, of like what rank people are. Like I think it's like pilot, commander, and like general or whatever.
Sure.
What the other one is. So that way, like the emojis are different. What it says next to your name is different. all of that stuff. So we're going to workshop some stuff. We're 5 days into 2026. We got time here, ladies.
Yeah. We're getting back into the swing of things. We got Blade of Merrick. Hello there. Thank you for being here. I don't know what number you are, but you're something, and you are a member, and we appreciate you.
He's a member.
We got Wes. Happy New Year to you as well.
Yeah, dude.
Matthew said you look pretty dapper with your shirt and tie.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out. I was like, this is technically episode 1 of 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wearing my episode 1 1999 official Phantom Menace tie.
Whoa, that's a fit. I thought that was like a Roosevelt's thing or something.
No. This is 1999 official Lucasfilm Ltd. Ralph Marlin and Company, 1999. So yeah, this is official Phantom Menace stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's super cool.
I have a Macquarie tie where it looks like the front of the A New Hope novelization, where it's like Vader's head and then there's like Luke and the R2 very small at the bottom. I have that tie too, and that's from 1994. So
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Somehow Will and Grayson returned.
We're back.
I think we slept anywhere from 13 to 15 hours, like roughly.
Yeah.
I was pretty tired. I died.
We didn't go to sleep immediately though.
No, we went to go get food, and then you took me back to where I was staying, and then I tried to stay up, and then I think I stayed up till about 7 p.m. and at that point I was done. There was no more.
Maybe we're 11 minutes in and we haven't had a hot take yet. We don't even need to discuss this. This is just something I'm going to throw out there. Raising Cane's is bad.
Bad? I thought you were going to say
I don't like it. It's mid. There's 5 things on the menu and they're all the same thing, just in a different shape. It's 4 nuggets or 5 nuggets with toast, or what if the nuggets were in buns, and then that's it. It's not like Culver's is better. I can think of PDQ is better.
PDQ.
There are so many other chicken places that are better than Cane's, and maybe it was just because of how it was prepared. It was the first time I've ever had it. I have never have had it. But like, I would rather go to Publix and get fried chicken from a box than have Cane's. So
wow,
that's we can start 2026 there. I'm sure people are going to really agree with that.
Yeah. Our Star Wars podcast, we're talking about fast food restaurants.
Chicken! We're making chicken today, folks!
It's like those kids that have that one podcast where they like talk about the...
Dude, they do like my favorite thing.
The SNL skit.
I don't eat lettuce. No, you've never eaten lettuce? No, lettuce is mid. Do you like pizza? Yeah. But like with toppings? No, just cheese. You're like, what? That's a podcast? But like, obviously, it's funny.
It's so funny. Let's see. Macman, Focus 4.
Is that
you or
is that
on
from Baby Driver?
No, it looks like Benny Safdie, but maybe that's just you, Macman.
That does look like Benny Safdie. Oh my gosh.
It's what was his name in Kenobi? I don't remember. Shout out Josh Safdie, Marty Supreme. Hannah, thank you. This is Tatooine Traders. Got the whoops, I'm sliding over the wrong way. Got
Uncut
the
Gems.
Asajj Anakin AOP.
Yeah.
It was, dude, this is my first like AOP that I own it. I was like, you know what? I haven't worn it yet. I need to wash it because it has like a very like printy smell to it. But imagine, I don't know how that really smells, but imagine that. No. Oh, Noah, you rebranded.
Noah rebranded, dude. It's Noah Nation Nerdy.
Okay. I mean, I see that. That's cool. Yeah. Noah, I love you.
Yeah.
All right. We're. Oh my gosh. We're so. All right. People have takes about food and everything.
I'm sure. And we're not going to address them. Sorry.
Yeah. So this is we will be here for hours if we start talking about food.
This is Star Wars podcast. Get up. Just wanted to rile everybody up, and that's it.
We can the LBULE, the Luble, the Le Boule.
Yeah, thanks for Laney's Labubu crew. All right.
Let's see. Okay, but is Oga's Cantina really a restaurant though? They only have technically 2 things you can eat. Not really a meal, more of a snacking place.
Oga's Cantina is an experience. I would not even consider it a restaurant.
Well,
or honestly, it's like a bar. It's a bar.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what it is. It's a bar.
Yeah.
So, fun fact: people don't know this, that originally it was going to have Galaxy's Edge was going to have a reservation-based dining experience. They did not end up making, and it was like the Spice Runner's Den or something, and it was going to have like holographic like Twi'leks and like servers and everything, and it was going to be super cool and like droids in there. And it was the Gaia from the Star Cruiser was originally going to be in that, and then they put her in the Star Cruiser instead. Would still love it for it to happen. So just saying. Yo, Retney's Holocron is here.
Hey, buddy. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, buddy. Go follow Retney's Holocron. You probably already do, but he's goated. Let's see. They have like 0 snacks if you're like me and lack in the tote. The what department?
Huh? We're not gonna dive in. Hey, 2025 was a fun year for Star Wars.
It was a fun year.
It was a fun year for Star Wars. We had Tales of the Underworld, and we had Andor.
We had you said Andor. The what before that?
Tales of the Underworld.
Oh, correct. And
Rebuild the Galaxy.
And
what am I forgetting?
Come on, dog. Come on.
What? Master of Evil came out. Visions. I think what? Well, I guess that's not true because of Rebuild the Galaxy, but like, yeah, I was gonna say because Visions wasn't like a weekly thing, that it was a little bit more of like a watch it all and then that's kind of it thing.
Legacy of Vader.
I did. That was 25.
That was goated take there. Also, we had Jedi Knights, and we had the kickoff of the new Star Wars run, which I'm not keeping up with because I've heard it's whatever. I don't really care that much. I'll be honest. Legacy of Vader, though. Legacy of Vader.
Well,
I think we're going to talk about what our favorite moments of 2025.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got a ranking for you.
Oh gosh. Okay.
What we want to just go right into it.
Well, is this a ranking we need to discuss? Is this going to be like top 5 like belts in Star Wars, or is this like a?
Yep, that's exactly what I was doing. No,
I don't know.
This is
pulled a Hannah and been like top 5 cups in Star Wars. That was more Omega.
Bro, didn't she say Utapau was no Felucia? Remember that? I forgot about that.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Hannah remembers being on our stream.
No, I don't think she does either. I mean, do you pull up the rank ferret?
Think ferret. Okay, it's the first one of the year, so I have to really like dial in on this.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Rank Ferret podcast, Focus podcast. We're going to rank, so it's going to clip on. Don't call me Uncle Owen because I'm not farming moisture. I'm farming clips.
Clips.
Welcome back to Rank Ferret. How's everybody doing? Sorry for your headphones.
I really thought you were gonna just like nail that like one of the like auctioneer guys, and then instead it's just like it's every time
hit my face on the microphone.
Maybe that too.
I knocked out.
My ears. I was thinking, and we don't have to collaborate on this unless you wanted to. The top 5 Star Wars, like our personal top 5 Star Wars projects of 2025, like what our ranking is. Because really, I would put it into like. There is probably like only like 5 big ones, but I think we have preferences on what we liked more or less.
This is something that I didn't pitch to you yet, but Steph, my lovely wife, actually came up with an idea. There's a board game that she played with some friends over the break, and she was like, "You guys should do this on the podcast." Okay. It's I forget what the name of the game was, but basically, I think it's called Preferences.
Okay.
So basically I would list 5 things. You would then rank those 5 things, and then I would have to guess what you ranked them. So I'd be like
Okay.
Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Princess Leia, C-3PO. And then
Oh.
you would, in your head, rank those 5, and then I would have to guess what your 5 is.
Okay. Well,
we don't have to do that now, but that was just something where I'm like, well, if we're
so it's kind of like a blind ranking, but you're doing it all at once, and then the other person's guessing what you.
It's a blind ranking that the other person is guessing for.
Sure, that's fun. I dig that.
Yeah,
maybe we could do that one here in a little bit. That'd be fun.
Yeah, we could do it later.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm curious. Are
these just overall, or did you want to like section them into groups?
No, I was just doing overall. I was going to be like, what? Because I mean, I think logistically, yeah, like you mentioned, the main ones were Andor, Tales from the Underworld, Visions, Rebuild the Galaxy. But then you've also got stuff like Master of Evil and Legacy of Vader and the Jedi Knights comic and whatever, right? Was there any video games last year? There was not any video games. So it's not like a crazy amount, obviously. Even if you did it, if you wanted to do your Mount Rushmore, you could. I'm just curious but I think I'd be interested to know what your number 1 is.
I know what my top 2 are. I would have to fill in 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Go with yours first, and that'll probably jog my memory. Oh, Outlaws.
No, that wasn't last year. That was the year before.
That was the year before?
Came out 2024.
Oh, I guess it did.
Yeah. Oh, the DLC started trickling out last year.
That's what I'm thinking of.
But yeah. So I guess you could technically count that. But this is tough because I have some really fond experiences with all of these. Okay. So, this is so tough for me right now. So I think at my 5, and you're gonna crucify me right now. At my 5, I'm going to put Visions, Volume 3.
All of it?
I'm not doing episode by episode. I'm thinking of it as a lump
sum. I thought we were doing moments.
Oh, no. I'm doing projects.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So my 5, I would say, is Visions Volume 3. I loved Visions Volume 3. We talked a bit about when it came out, but I think I liked Volume 1 and 2 a little bit more. I still love Volume 3. Of course, the sequel to The Duel was incredible for me and for you at least. But I think these other things take a little bit more precedent for me. I think at number 4, I am going to put. I think at number 4, I'm going to put Tales of the Underworld. I liked the Ahsoka, I mean, that being said, I really like Tales of the Underworld. The Cad Bane episodes especially were incredible. Some of my favorite content and animation are those 3 episodes. I liked the Ventress ones. However, felt a little bit more on the safer side for me. And I'm also just not the craziest Ventress fan. Like, I like Ventress, but I don't think she's like a character that I'm like, whatever. So I think I do 5 Visions, 4 Tales of the Underworld. At 3, I'm gonna do. Let's do Rebuild the Galaxy in number 3.
Okay.
Pieces of the Past. For me, I think it's a little bit higher, mainly because I'm not going to dwell on it too long. I got to watch it at Lucasfilm. Shout out to Nick, codenamed Fulcrum, which we need to get on the show very soon, because he let me tag along to that. And I got to see that in Lucasfilm's theater with a lot of our close friends in the community. And that was just such a fun experience that I will truly never forget. I won the Lego set there too with the what is it? Not the fire burner? What is it? The
afterburner or something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
The fire snowspeeder. At number 2, I'm going to put Legacy of Vader. I love that comic so much. It is one of the only Star Wars ongoing comics that I'm keeping up with in real time, mainly because I didn't really go to comic book shops a lot when I was younger, and I now understand how comics work, at least like how they release and things like that. I think it is incredible Star Wars. I think, especially with the push for the Hunt for Ben Solo, it was such a perfect time for the comic to come out, and it only makes me yearn for that even more. So I love that comic. I love what it's doing with Kylo's character. I love how it's filling in the gaps even more. Charles Soule is incredible. And I failed to mention as well, yes, the last couple High Republic books did come out last year.
That is true.
I believe Into the Light and Trials of the Jedi, also written by Charles Soule. I have not gotten into those. I still have a lot more work to go through with the High Republic, but I hear they were incredible. And to Legacy of Vader at number one, yeah, I mean, come on, it's Andor. It's Andor. Andor is just like one of my favorite shows of all time. My top 3 TV shows, Andor sits in there, along with Daredevil and Atlanta, or Breaking Bad. It really depends. But like, it's such an incredible TV show. It is a masterclass. I cannot believe it exists. That's my top 5. That's my ranking for me right there.
I think mine would be pretty much the same, except switch Rebuild the Galaxy and Legacy of Vader.
Oh, would you not put Tales of the Underworld higher for you?
Actually, yeah. So I'd put Tales of the Underworld at 3, Rebuild the Galaxy, then Visions. 2 would be Legacy of Vader, and 1 would be Andor.
Oh wow, I'm surprised. I'm surprised Legacy of Vader's that high for you because you caught up. I guess.
Yeah. No, I've been like going back through it.
Yeah.
Legacy of Vader has. If we do, you want to do moments?
That'd be great. Yeah, because I think Alexander did a super chat, said top projects or top moments. And
so thanks, dude. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Guess we'll do the top moments. That's a little tough for me.
What I was gonna say was do one from each. So like one from live action, so Andor, one from animation, and then one from like comics literature.
Okay. So live action we have is Andor. What was my favorite moment in Andor season 2? Ooh, that's tough because each arc is so good. I know what it is. My favorite moment is it's the very end of Cassian's journey in the show, where he is walking to the U-Wing, ready to go to the Ring of Catherine.
Yep.
That the music to the Force healer to everything, like everybody looking at him, everybody's at the base. That is one of my favorite moments. There's a couple of honorable mentions there that could possibly dethrone it, but I love that moment so much. For animation, do I want to go? See, that's tough because then it's Rebuild, Visions, and Tales of the Underworld. I think for me, just with how it just resonated with me, I think it's hard to nail down the specific moment, but Cad Bane basically walking away from his son is probably my favorite moment. That I was like, it just recontextualized so much about his character and being like, oh my god, like Cad Bane has all of this lore, and I love that sort of stuff. And those 3 episodes again, just incredible. So it's either that or something in the dual payback with the final fight with like the Jedi Sentinel guy, the cyborg, but I think Cad Bane takes the cake there. And then for comics, I would say it is probably Luke speaking to Kylo in the netherworld of the Force, or however you want to describe it. Just an absolute peak moment. Just completely encapsulates Luke's character in the sequels and how he was wrong in The Last Jedi and how he corrected those mistakes.
Right.
It's just peak, dude. It's just so good. And when I was reading that, because the art is done so well, I was like, I feel like I'm watching a movie right now. And for me, you know, we're someone who we read a lot of Star Wars comics and read Star Wars books. And I think the moments that stick with us the most are when those moments in the books and the comics feel like you're watching a movie. This was not something that came out in 2025, but like when I was reading Shadow of the Sith last year, and I got to the moment where Anakin shows up to like, and Luke is facing down like the specters of the Sith cultists.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my favorite moments for me in Star Wars because I felt like I was watching it as a movie, you know? Dude. And that's when you get absorbed into something Star Wars like that on that level, it is like a high like no other, man. It's awesome.
No, it's the best.
Yeah.
I think so. That's my favorite comics moment.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite literature comics moment. That's what I had on my list for my top 3. For Andor, I've talked about this before, and I'm sure people could guess it. It's the Force Healer from Andor.
I figured that was going to be yours. Yeah.
That's my favorite moment in Andor season 1 or season 2.
Oh, wow.
And then I would say for animation, for Tales of the Underworld, I was expecting it to be a little bit more Last Crusade, where I forget the character's name, but when Cad or baby Cad watches his like mentor bounty hunter die, I was expecting like his hat to roll over and Cad Bane put it on like Last Crusade. But it is a pretty quick split to like when you see Cad older and you don't see him. I think it's in the last episode of that Cad Bane arc where you don't see him yet, but they're like going to break their friends out of prison.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just all you see is somebody else like hand Cad Bane's hat in the frame, and then Cad grabs it and puts it on. It's like, okay, he's Cad Bane now.
Yeah,
like, this is gonna be.
He's not Colby anymore.
Yeah, no, this is Cad Bane. So I would say that's my favorite animation moment, just because like I am such a sucker for Cad Bane anything.
Oh yeah,
like
I was like, I loved how our moments are like just basically right next to each other.
Yeah. I was trying to think of one from Rebuild the Galaxy.
Oh man,
there are so many funny moments.
I mean, I could tell you my favorite little thing in Rebuild the Galaxy just because I like was such a fun like I felt like I got that first, you know, of the Kyle Katarn thing.
Yeah.
Like especially like when I got to talk to Leland Chi before and then like asked him on like Instagram or Twitter after, and I was like, is this Kyle Katarn? And he was like, that is Kyle Katarn. And I was like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sick, you know?
I think if I had to pick a favorite moment, it's the episode where they started it like an old Lego stop motion.
Yeah,
where,
dude.
It's like,
Isn't it Jedi Bob and Solitus, right?
Yeah,
where
it's like the backstory of Solitus or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows like the OG Lego logo of like all of them on there, like the OG Lego logo.
Yeah.
From 99. Dude, that was so sick.
I went into a Lego store yesterday because I was actually looking for the Spider-Man 2 train fight set with Ock and Peter, and I couldn't find it. They have that new Spider-Man 3 Lego set, which is very cool, but they had a couple of the older sets in the box there, and they had the scimitar. They had Darth Maul's ship in box complete, and I was like, whew. Even though it's ugly, it's real ugly because it's like there's no paneling on it or anything, so it's just all studs popping out.
Yeah,
not studs, but it's all just like connective plating. But I love how Rebuild the Galaxy is such an homage to not just Star Wars fans and the culture of being a Star Wars fan, but also being a Lego fan and a Lego Star Wars fan. It's like this Venn diagram of like Star Wars, Lego, Star Wars, all three. It's just it's great. And I'm sure like for you that was super rewarding when you're there, like as you being the lifelong Lego and Star Wars fan that you are, that like little stuff like that is just awesome,
Yeah, no, it was stupid cool.
Super cool.
I love it.
Yeah. Alexander, dude, thank you for these super chats, man. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, appreciate you, dude.
Number one moment was it Dan Gilroy winning the Emmy for Best Writing, Welcome to the Rebellion. Star Wars very much can have top tier writing. That's why I love it, man. I'm invested. And Cole made a good point. Yeah, this was also in my top 3 moments of Andor season 2 is the Clea Luthen stuff,
right?
Especially when she has to when she's in the hospital and she has to go put him down, basically. Oh, dude. Gets me emotional every time, man. It's so good.
The scene that I always think about of just what a great, a microcosm, but also just a great example if you had to take a little bit of that show to explain not necessarily the show in general, but just the intensity of that show is when they're in the art installation and Mon and Krennic are going back and forth and they're trying to unscrew the thing and it's all going on at the same time and there's so much pressure. That is the entire the way Andor feels a lot of the time is like a pressure cooker. And I think that scene and then Cassian having to get Mon out of the Senate are the two where you're just absolutely glued to your seat of what is going to happen next. Everything else is phenomenal, but it's also a lot of you're watching, you're a lot of processing. I felt for me as a viewer.
That's that good moment Matthew brought up is the Gorman arc stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Specifically, I honestly, this might be my 1B for Andor is the Cyril Cassian fight.
Right.
Specifically when he has the gun pointed at him and he's just who are you? And Cyril just deadpan there's so much going on. And it also, I mean, listen, it helps that shout out to the guys at Rebel Scum. They let us interview I'm blanking on his name.
Kyle Solar.
Kyle Solar, yes. Just what an incredible character. And I know a lot of Star Wars fans are oh, Serial Karn and stuff. And I'm guys, you don't understand. Serial Karn is such I get in the pantheon of Star Wars characters. He may not be the coolest or the flashiest. He's not. But as a character and the writing that is done for all of the characters, man, from Cassian to Clea to Luthen to Krennic to Dedra to Cyril, everybody is so freaking good. Mon, oh my, dude, that's another good moment as well in the show is when Mon has the talk with oh my gosh, I'm blanking. The guy who he's I basically I want some hush money, and then she talks to Luthen, and she's I don't understand what you're implying, and he's how nice for you, I'm oh dude, it's tough. It's so good, man. And I think why I think Andor resonates with a lot of people is the fact that sorry, Hannah's going. Honestly, not a bad character in Andor, except maybe Tim. Dude, when I was playing Outlaws the other day, this is a while back. I'm going to get back into those streams. I took out a character and the way they died, they fell like Tim. And Hannah was in the stream, and I was like, damn, I just killed that guy. What's his face's boyfriend in Andor season 1, and she was like, Tim.
Oh gosh.
He just runs up and he's like. He's Bix just dies. It's Ted Beneke in Breaking Bad, bro. Just running into the cabin.
Just immediately dead.
Oh god. Anyway, Andor is great. Star Wars was I think last year was a very unique year for Star Wars in the sense that I think the year before we had a lot of content. And even I would say 2023 with Ahsoka and Jedi Survivor and Bad Batch and stuff. But this year was unique, but I think it was cool because it wasn't all just here's a bunch of canon stuff,
Right.
It was did Skeleton Crew wrap in the new year technically? Or did it end before Christmas?
When was the finale of Skeleton?
It had to be January, right? Hold on. Skeleton Crew episode because I'm counting it. If it was last year, I'm counting it.
It says January 14th, 2025.
Wow! I cannot believe or Skeleton Crew ended in 2025. Yeah.
So we'd technically still have another week of Skeleton Crew.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
wait, another 2 weeks? No,
another 2 weeks because there was 2 weeks because the episode, it says we had one on the 31st, one on January 7th, and one on the 14th.
Oh yeah.
So we had 2 episodes in the new year.
Yeah.
Of Skeleton Crew. That's crazy, man.
That's wild.
So technically we could put Skeleton Crew in there, which guys, can we get a Skeleton Crew season 2, please? Lucasfilm, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Please give it to me. I want it.
We need it. We need it.
2025 was awesome. This year is going to be crazy though. Actually insane. And I think we might be the 2 biggest guys in the galaxy who talk about all of the stuff coming out this year. Okay, it's no secret, Mando and Grogu is coming out this year. Star Wars is back in theaters officially this year. In just, by the way, 4 months. 4 months away, Star Wars will be back in theaters.
It took what, 7 years? 2019 was the last time?
2019.
Yeah.
So 7 years, yeah.
7 years.
Yeah, which is crazy. Nick Fury. That the Zootopia version? I'm just kidding, Nick Fury. I'm sorry. It's just, that's how my brain works. The furry MCU would be crazy.
Oh no.
What animal is Nick Fury?
Stop.
What animal is Iron Man? Anyway, I think Zootopia 2 came out. I didn't watch that though. Anyway, Mando and Grogu. We got Maul Shadow Lord in some point this year. We don't know. I am like, much like Stranger Things, I believe that there will be Ahsoka season 2 will be this year.
I really hope so.
If it isn't, I will say things that I'm not gonna do good things to myself. If that happens.
I'm gonna there will be.
I'm going to Morocco.
Reckoning.
I'm gonna Morocco myself. Okay.
I don't even want to think about that, dude.
That would be. I mean, listen, Shadow Lord will help me cope a little bit,
Absolutely.
But so that's kind of the main 3 things. But there's also a chance that we might get a small little Tales thing too. We've consistently gotten Tales for the past couple of years with Empire and Underworld,
right?
Which was happening the same years as Bad Batch. We know that, I believe, Lucasfilm upped their animation team as well. We are fortunate enough to know some of the animators in Star Wars animation, and they are absolutely cooking with Maul Shadow Lord. It's so tough for me to decide if I'm more excited for Shadow Lord and Ahsoka season 2, man.
Yeah, the only thing I can say is I'm more excited for Shadow Lord this year if Ahsoka doesn't come out, and that is literally the only way I can decide.
That's the qualifier right there. Like with Shadow Lord, I think, because like, this is my opinion, I don't think we have had, and I'm going to put air quotes around this, I don't think we have ever had bad Star Wars animation. No. Or at least not recently. Like, ever since Clone Wars season 7, it has been consistently phenomenal animation, from Bad Batch to Tales. Like, and I know some people don't love the stories as much, but what always captivates me is how well Star Wars fits into animation. You sent me some concept art from Clone Wars, and I was like, it's crazy how Star Warsy this feels, and it's just a drawing, Yep. And I think maybe it's because it emulates the Doug Chang, which you've got on your tie. It's got the Ralph McQuarrie, of course, like all of the phenomenal concept, Ian McCaig, stuff like that. And I think that's like the way that translates to screen is so cool. And why I just love the animation so much. And of course, like, it's got our guy Sam Witwer in there. It's going to get into the gritty side of Star Wars animation. And of course, we're huge Maul fans. But then you got Ahsoka season 2, which I just think is going to be better than the first season.
Right.
And we already love the first season. I know not everybody does, but like, I think, MacMan, I know people don't love Resistance. We have not. It is a goal of ours to watch it. I have not watched all of it. That being said, I think I do like the animation style. It reminds me of like a 3D version of Last Airbender, in a way. Talon. I do, because technically people say Darth Talon because it's Red Twi'lek, apprentice of Maul or whatever. I don't want to like dog on people too much. I don't want to yuck people's yum, but like, I think the concept is going to be that Maul will have an apprentice much like the sequel treatment that he had, but there's no way, there's not even a chance she will be named Talon, let alone Darth, because Maul isn't a Darth anymore. He does not have the ability. I mean, maybe he can lie to himself, but he doesn't call himself Darth Maul. He calls himself Maul. So why would he call his apprentice Darth, you know?
Yeah.
It also is ambiguous if she's a Red Twi'lek, because in the footage, and people were claiming, some people said she looked blue, some people said she looked purple, some people said she looked magenta.
We also don't even know if that was actually her.
Yeah. So I think there's a lot that's still kept under wraps. I do think she will play a role like that. Like she will be. I mean, we know that Maul is going to have an apprentice or some sort of some force-sensitive subordinate, if you will. Right. Which I'm very excited to see play out. I'm excited to see him square up against Marok. That's going to be super cool because we know that's going to happen.
Excited to see him square up against Vader.
Dude. Okay, do we want to get into the
Sure.
The what is it? Mild, hot, and burnt.
Yes. So this is a segment where we're going to do some predictions. We can use this for other stuff as well, but basically the way this format is going to work is mild, hot, and burnt. Mild, in this case for prediction, is something that is easy, something that is like 99% going to happen. We think it is going to happen. It probably will. Hot will be something that's like, oh, that would be awesome. Not necessarily a shoe-in, but something that definitely makes sense and would be more of like a hot take or something that could potentially rile things up. It would be a crazy reveal, a crazy cameo, something like that. And then burnt is just more like there's like a 2 to 5% chance that this happens. If it does, insane that it does. But probably not going to happen. Little more pie in the sky. Yep. Definitely not. There's little to no way that burnt will happen, but very well could.
Yeah. I mean, Maul versus Vader. For me, that is anywhere from mild to hot. I think my only reason why it is hot, is because it may not happen this season.
That was my hot. I think that is something that would make incredible sense, but thinking of this first season, it might be something that is set up for the future.
That's what I think.
Where the next season would be kind of like, hey, we're all expecting that Vader is going against Maul at some point.
Sure. Because I don't think Shadow Lord's going to be a one and done season sort of thing.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna get more. I'd be shocked if we don't get at least 3 seasons of that show.
Yeah.
Bye, Hannah. I think, anywhere from mild to hot. I think at some point in it, like if it doesn't happen in season 1, when season 2 is inevitably announced, that it'll get colder and colder. You know,
right?
So I completely agree. This is a fun one, and I don't like to get into this too much, but Matthew says this is a mild take that Grogu and Mando will flop at the box office. See, for me, that's a hot right there. I don't think that's like burnt, but I don't think there's no world that it will flop.
Yeah,
I think the mitigator will be will it get anywhere from 750,000 to $1 billion. Sorry, 750,000. Sorry, not $1 billion. 750,000. $1 million. How much money did Infinity War Endgame make? $2 billion.
Endgame was like just under 2, I think.
Okay. So how much did Rise of Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker make?
Okay, let's do this.
Because I know Solo, they just broke even or maybe lost like a couple $100,000.
Yeah.
Which was, and I think I want to say Rise of Skywalker made like 750 million.
Avengers Endgame was 2.7. The first Avatar was 2.9.
That's crazy.
Force Awakens was just under 2.1.
Okay, so Force Awakens made 2, Bill. Okay.
Yeah. And then
20 Sonny said Grogu capitalism is back.
I mean, for real.
That's like back to that like thing that Noah and Laney said where they were like, "Oh, Neil is like the biggest like marketing ploy," and I was like, "I'm sorry, that's not true."
Yeah.
Do we know? Hold on, let me look up Rise of Skywalker. Because I feel that was like 790 something. Box office. Is this global or domestic?
So the global or the domestic opening was 177. So 1.7 billion.
So hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I am seeing that Rise of Skywalker internationally made 1.07. So they just made over $1 billion. Okay. I my personal take, I do think Mando and Grogu will make a profit. I don't know how. I am curious to see how much it's going to affect like the or like how much the like people are going to be like, "Oh, I know that because of the show." Like because you and I, like, obviously we've noticed that Star Wars things a lot more, but the amount of Grogus I see on cars, dude, and like
Grogu is the same as, I would say, outside of Darth Vader's face and a stormtrooper's face, Grogu is the next most prominent silhouette face in Star Wars at the moment. In the year,
agree.
In the big 2.6.
It's even more than Yoda, dude. Like, it's crazy.
Yep.
And it's like people who aren't even into Star Wars will have Grogu stuff, man. Like, they'll have little plushies in their house, and they're like, this little frog thing. Like, Grogu is all over everywhere I go. Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Macman, respectfully, I think this is way too low.
Yeah, I say if it doesn't crack a billy, but then I'm also thinking about, well, I think it'll make Star Wars, but I'm also thinking about like Superman numbers, and Superman wasn't at a billy.
That's true.
Superman was, but then I'm also like, what's Fire and Ash at right now?
Oh, that's a good question. I actually have not contributed to Fire and Ash because I haven't watched it yet. Fire and Ash box office. It crossed $1 billion.
Oh, it did.
Okay. Which that continues to shock me because I don't feel like people talk about Avatar. What's
crazy is I forget who I saw was talking about it, but there are projections that the next Avatar movie is the one that will have the potential to potentially be the first $3 billion movie. Like based on stats at the moment that it's Avatar 4, right? Is next?
Yeah.
That film, projection wise, based on what we know right now of Fire and Ash, will be the first movie or the next most possible movie to be a $3 billion movie. Which, like, sure.
It is Star Wars Insight, bro. He's like, go see it. My dad and I were going to see it on Christmas Day. And then we were like, oh, that's a 3-hour, 20-minute movie. And I'm tired. We got up at 6 a.m. on Christmas. So we didn't go. I think $900 million is absolutely reasonable. Someone mentioned the Solo thing, Alexander, and then I'm going to bring up a super chat here. The Solo did lose a lot of money. There was a lot of reasons for that. And then it was not because here are the three main factors. One, came out right next to Infinity War.
Yep.
And Deadpool 2, which was not Disney at the time yet, but was also another very popular franchise.
Yeah, Solo was the only movie of the big three that didn't have Josh Brolin in it.
It's so crazy to me. Whoa,
yep.
That's actually really weird. So that was one factor, and Infinity War was like just insanely culturally relevant.
Yep.
The second thing was just the marketing in general. We did not get a trailer for that movie until December. Or no, after December, because Last Jedi had only come out 5 months prior, so we didn't get it.
We got the trailer for that movie the week before it released.
Yeah, it was rough. And so basically it was the distance of the time when it came out, and then the marketing. Yeah. And then the other factor was that people were not very hot on Star Wars at the time because of the divisiveness of Last Jedi. Had they waited, and they definitely could have, they absolutely could have, had they waited for Solo to be another full year after, as opposed to making it only 5 months, because there was not a big Disney movie in December of 2018. Like, I think Solo would have made a lot more money. But I personally don't think they were very confident in it, and they rushed it out, and they didn't market it very well, and they sabotaged themselves, and it didn't do very well. This is coming from the guy who loves Solo. I love Solo so much, and I'm sad that movie did bad. But
emotionally, that movie did way more money in my heart.
I agreed. I almost put it on today, and then ended up watching No Way Home 2 times.
Yeah,
I guess I have a problem. Alexander, Alexander, you don't have to keep sending us super chats for ask questions. But thank you. I mean, is this a? Listen.
I mean, easy. The IP that has 2 lands in Disney parks.
Yeah. I think this is if you would ask, okay, if you were to say, like, let's say Doomsday was coming out the same time as Mando and Grogu, which originally was going to, and then they pushed it back, then I would have been like, probably Doomsday. Good call. That was my biggest worry, dude, is that Doomsday was coming out so close. I was like, they're going to do it again. Thankfully, they pushed it back.
Yeah.
I think Mando, because of the time that it's coming out, will do great. I don't think it's going to do.
Is there anything else that's coming out around that time? What else releases in May of this year?
I mean, I know we're getting some more like big summer movies, like we're getting Supergirl and Brand New Day and Odyssey, which will all do very well. But those are all in like June or July.
I'm foaming at the mouth for Odyssey,
dude. It looks so good, bro.
I am stupid.
Did you watch? Did you see the full 10 or like not 10-minute, like 5-minute intro, bro?
Dude, I am such a sucker for Greek mythology that it's
like, and then you put Nolan in there, bro. Like, come on,
I cannot wait, dude. Are you kidding me?
It's so good. I cannot believe we're getting that and Brand New Day back-to-back weekends. Like, just insane.
2026 January. No, let's go to
Matthew said, good question. When will Star Wars get Josh Brolin? Man, I'd love him to be in there. That'd be awesome. Bro, make him Dash Rendar. Make him old man Dash Rendar. Let me cook.
Mortal Kombat 2 is in there.
Listen, I have not seen Devil's Wears Prada. That being said, yeah, exactly. Mando is still making more. Like, I think it'll be good.
I'm sure there's going to be some great films that come out in the month of May. From what I'm looking at, other than The Devil Wears Prada, there's nothing that is like even close to what a Star Wars film in terms of impact culturally will do. From the outside looking in, we don't know if any of these, like one of these films could turn out to be the next Everything Everywhere All at Once, and we don't know.
True.
And because obviously that film is like crazy impact, right? But like, from me looking at this list, like, I don't think Keke Palmer in I Love Boosters that releases the same day as The Mandalorian Grogu is going to draw.
Ooh, that's a little rough. That's rough for them.
It's going to draw the same crowd as Star Wars' first return to theaters since 2019.
I'm looking it up just because I'm curious. Like a movie like Marty Supreme, which I mentioned, came out on Christmas Day, and
Marty Supreme,
dude, bro, I know that rap by heart, bro.
I would say the next biggest box office would be, because June has the Masters of the Universe movie with Alice Brie and Idris Elba. June 19th, Toy Story 5 will probably be a big one.
Oh, that's this year?
Yeah, that's this year.
Dude, I've heard nothing about Toy Story 5.
Conan O'Brien's in it. That's all I know. June 26th is Supergirl. That's as of right now all I'm looking at on IMDb of the release calendar for this year. July 1st is Minions 3, which is the 27th Despicable Me film.
It is. I also watched Minions Rise of Gru in theaters for the meme, and I fell asleep. So,
God to steal the moon. July 10th is Moana, the live action one, which will probably be like fine for kids box office.
Yeah.
And then Odyssey is July 17th. Spider-Man Brand New Day is currently July 31st. Then we get into like craziness of those two back to back. Also, we're getting that is not going to draw a crazy box office. I hope it does. Everybody go see this movie. Coyote versus Acme is coming to theaters in August 28th, dude. I cannot wait, dude.
Are you a big Looney Tunes guy?
I love Looney Tunes. I also love Will Forte. But they shelved that movie.
Oh, now that was the movie that got shelved. Yeah.
Yep. But now and then they were like, we made this whole movie. We want people to see it.
So yeah.
Coming out in August.
That's sick. I will be seeing that. I will be seeing that.
I need, as much as I live and breathe, I need animation and live action in the same movie, like Space Jam, like Looney Tunes. I know it's not animation, but it's puppetry, Muppets, stuff like that, where it's a real person talking to something that is obviously fake.
Wasn't there? Didn't they do that with that like Chippendale movie? Do you remember that?
Yeah,
where they put like Freaky funny. Sonic in there.
Actually funny.
Was it John Mulaney and
Andy Samberg?
Andy, oh my gosh, bro, that's crazy.
And also, Clayface is September 11th.
I forgot about that.
Clayface, yep.
Dude, there's okay. Sorry guys, we have to talk about this for just at least 30 seconds. This is I want your mild, hot, or burnt take here. Will DCU Batman show up in Clayface? Is that mild, hot?
New Batman?
New Batman. The new Batman. Will he show up in Clayface?
I would say, if anything, it would be like Creature Commandos, where he was just kind of, it was like lightning strikes, he's there, and then that's it. And
so that's like
silhouette. Maybe we see the signal, something. But I don't.
So on the level of like seeing his silhouette, that's mild for you. But if it was like actual cast, see his face, he's in the camera. Is that more hot or burnt for you?
My honest take is we do not get a DCU Batman casting till after Batman 2 releases. Because I don't think they're going to let Robert Pattinson and everyone and Matt Reeves and everyone making that film do a press tour where every question is, and another Batman was just announced in the DCU.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, maybe they do it just for clickbait, but like, to me, that is the dumbest way to go about it.
It draws all the focus of being like, what's the advice you have for the next Batman?
And obviously Robert Pattinson is going to get questions of like, well, people are wondering if your Batman's ever going to meet David Cornsweet, and you're going to go, well, David Cornsweet, I had a call with him, I had tea with him, he's a very nice man, blah blah blah, and you're going to get that, but truly, I would think it is probably one of the dumbest decisions, kind of like releasing Doomsday and Mando right at the same time. I would think that is a very dumb decision for the cohesiveness of just the DC use as a whole. Now, if this whole Netflix thing with Warner Brothers definitely switches things up, who knows? Because it might look a lot different over the next year and the next month and the next 2 months of what Netflix higher ups decide. I know Warner Brothers, since that's going to more mesh, we don't know how that structure is going to be, if Warner Brothers is going to work as a production company and Netflix is just going to be the overhead, kind of like if it's like a Viacom or if it's a Universal, and then like DreamWorks gets to do whatever they want. I don't know if it's going to be a production house or a studio or whatever it is, or if it's going to be Netflix is doing Netflix stuff and anything that is Warner Brothers will be Netflix stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That makes sense.
So I truthfully do not think we are going to get a Batman casting until after the Matt Reeves Batman sequel comes out.
Yeah, which that's next year.
I really
next year we get Man of Tomorrow, Batman Part 2, and Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Look, dude, I had a dream last year, but next year is going to be bananas.
I was about to say that's not even including Starfighter and what other shows we get next year too.
Secret Wars.
Oh my dude. Oh man. And also Celebration is 2027, bro. 50th of Star Wars.
A New Hope comes back to theaters. We don't even
next year's gonna be insane.
We have no idea television wise what's coming out in.
That's what I'm saying.
Anything coming out in 2027.
We don't know about video games either. There could be a chance that they announce Jedi 3 this year and it come out next year, because when they announced Jedi 3, it only came out the next year.
Do you think they'll release Jedi 3? They'll announce Jedi 3 before Celebration?
Oh yeah. I'm
almost wondering if it's going to be a Celebration. I would be more inclined to believe that it's a Celebration announcement.
Maybe I thought it would come out 2027.
So here's what I'm thinking from like a rollout, like marketing perspective of like, they do a Lucasfilm Games, like Star Wars games panel
with Fate of the Old Republic
and Fate of the Old Republic and Star Wars Racers and we just had a new DLC for Star Wars Racers.
Racers comes out this year.
But like DLCs of like, if we don't get pod racing in the game, they'll like, and then next year we get pod racing, whatever it is. And then there'll be all those updates. And then at the end, Cameron Monaghan walks out on stage and is like, Jedi 3 is blah, 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 blah. And then he'll be on the live stage. You know, we can't talk a lot about it. We haven't even shot anything yet. I'm going there right after that. They do that whole thing.
There's no way they're not actively working on it right now, dude. Like there's no way.
Who knows?
I know.
Cameron Monaghan was just in Tron. That took up a lot of his time for his 7 seconds.
Rough.
Yeah.
Rough. Rough. Chris, you bring up a great point. You see this new Lego set's announced today, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Do we have like a graphic for that or like a visual aid? I'm gonna look them up real quick. I just because I want to show or I want to see them news, because what is that brick? Because Dave
trailer,
because Dave came out.
Yeah, well, the first 3 sets of this technology are all Star Wars
Lego Smart Play. So they have, what is it, like lights and sound now?
Yeah, it's so I think.
God, dude, this new X-Wing looks buns.
I think the whole thing is it's supposed to be like, do you remember Lego Dimensions?
The game?
Yeah.
Yeah?
My guess it's going to have something like that where this is, I know nothing about this other than, hey, new Lego, Dave Filoni was on stage. My guess for what this is, before we watch the minute 7-second thing that I have from Reuters right here.
Okay. Reuters. I have it pulled up on StarWars.com as well.
Okay. There's like a minute 7-second thing. If you have the article, we can just read that too.
I have the article. We can read it after the trailer. Yeah.
Okay. My guess is that it's going to be something where like you're able to the sets will interact with themselves, kind of like the way kyber crystals at Galaxy's Edge interact with holocrons.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, oh, this blue one goes with this red one, and then it says this, and then it's like, oh, you have an X-wing and an A-wing, and you put them together, or kind of like in Skywalker Saga where you pick 2 characters and you put them together and their dialogue will be different.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
It seems to be. I think you're on the right track. It seems to be more tied to vehicles, not characters per se.
Yeah. Here, let's just do this.
Let's.
All right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Let's do this. Let's do
what does your whiteboard say over there?
Oh, that's the one of the cue cards that I have from SNL. It says,
"Oh, sick."
It says, "Well, that's no big deal." And then it's a sketch where they're all like in the woods, and it's when Seth Meyers hosted. And it's they were like, it was supposed to be like a horror thing, and nobody was scared until like somebody walks out and they're like, a 22-year-old recent college grad and aspiring filmmaker, and then like all of them scream, which I thought was funny because at the time I was 21 and like I was working at SNL, so I was like, I also wrote that cue card. So, and they used it.
Wow.
So
that's cool.
I jacked it from the staff.
Yeah, that's your memento right there.
Yeah. So
that's cool. That's fun.
I have not filled in this, whatever this is right here. So this is just a white wall with one screw. Oh, you know what? Well, I'll do this. I'll move this.
Okay. Live redecorating. Oh yeah, there you go. By the way, peep the Hush Batman next to the Thrawn trilogy. Goated.
Ooh. Dude, this thing is sick. All right, let me pull this up. Share screen. Lego unveils new interactive whatever. Okay.
Oh, this is it. Okay.
Do I even need audio for this, or is it just going to be stupid background audio? Yeah, it's stupid background audio. Okay, this is what it is.
Looks like he's about to like DJ for some reason.
Oh wait, he's talking. Crap. I thought it was just going to be like Reuter's thing of like where words pop up. Hold on.
John Reuter is talking.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Can everybody hear this?
But what's more incredible is this is
Can you hear that?
He just did the 6-7 hands.
He probably did it on purpose.
Oh, that was the sound of it. Okay.
That's pretty incredible sound from just a small brick, isn't it? But what's more incredible is this is actually a synthesizer generating sound in response to inputs. So with responsive generated sound from all sorts of inputs, every model becomes an instrument. So you can imagine engines that rev as you move them, creatures that purr as you pet them, fires that are stoked as you blow onto them. We've put cutting edge technology, some of it never seen before, into LEGO Smart Play to create a platform for physical interactive play, allowing any LEGO set to come alive in kids' hands. LEGO Smart Play starts with a LEGO Smart Brick. It's just a 2x4 LEGO brick, except that it's packed with sensors and smarts. There's no screen in sight. There's not even a power button on this thing, but the LEGO Smart Brick responds to what kids do, generating reactions to their actions. It becomes an instrument for their play, and it unleashes their imagination.
All connected to bring play to life like never before.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. So
I guess my guess is what it is
that actually sounds kind of sick.
It's cool.
You want to share the article? I can read it.
Yeah.
Okay. Present your screen. Can everybody see that? Can you see that? Will?
Oh, yeah. I thought it was like, are you waiting for a comment? No, yeah.
No, yeah. Okay, cool. It's a long article, but I'm going to try to skim through it. But it shows up this like picture of this kid with the X-Wing, and it has the brick in it. So I guess it makes like, if you're like flying it around and it's making like the X-Wing sound. What are you laughing at?
Look at Sonny's comment.
I can't. Oh, hold on. What's that in your stomach, son?
It's like
why, an X-Wing.
Yeah. Why do you sound like the Millennium Falcon, Toby?
Oh, Macman said Filoni talked about it at CES. The video is online. Oh, well, I want to see the video now. I'll read the article, then I'll get Will to we can pull up the video of Dave talking because I love Dave. You can enter the Star Wars galaxy like never before. Clashing lightsabers in the throne room as the Imperial March plays. Should be Jedi's Fury, but whatever. With LEGO Smart Play, one of the most significant evolutions in the LEGO system in play. Unveiled at CES 2026. Assad Ayaz, Chief Brand Officer at Walt Disney Company, and Disney Entertainment Marketing, and Dave Filoni, CEO of Lucasfilm. They debuted all of the stuff. Basically, it looks like it's like, okay, hold on. So we got this X-Wing set here. We got the terminal. The 584-piece set includes 2 smart minifigures, Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing pilot gear and Princess Leia. Oh, so the figures have the stuff too. Okay. As well as Luke's trusty droid companion R2, Rebel Crew, minifigures. The set includes an Imperial turret, transporter, and command center, which all unlock interactive features such as laser shooting sounds, engine sounds and lights, plus refueling and repair sounds through the use of included Lego Smart Brick, 2 Lego Smart minifigures, and 5 Lego Smart Tags. Okay, so we've got the Darth Vader one. So this is another set. It's got it. Oh, there's also
this one I saw. I was interested to see why the A-wing is with the throne room from Return of the Jedi.
Is this is all one set, but it does seem like the
like, why is there an A-wing?
I guess, but it comes with it comes with the one of the A-wing pilots too. Additionally, the set comes with a brick built. No, hold on, I want to see so the smart minifigures are Vader, Palpatine, and Luke. And then you got the A-wing and pilot and the Royal Guards, and a smart tag-enabled cannon to defend the throne room. Unlocks smart features such as a lightsaber hum on the smart minifigures of Vader and Luke, the engine roar of an A-wing, and even listen to the Imperial March with Emperor Palpatine sitting on his throne room. Again, shouldn't it be the Emperor's theme? This milestone is this milestone in our longtime collaboration with the Lego Group adds a new dimension of this legacy. Okay, so basically, it's lights and sounds with your Lego sets.
Yeah, and they're interactive. So, like, if you put Luke near Vader, he'll go, "Ooh, my son!"
And it's gonna, and you can like make them, and it sounds like it, like they're gonna like if you hit them together, they'll make a clash.
Yeah, that's my guess. Is like they'll make lightsaber sounds, and
Palpatine will be able to like shoot his lightning if he's near Luke, and
Now, my question is: are these where are they as interactive as, like, that they sense the other characters with the other minifigs with them, or is it just like that set has those things programmed and those sounds? Because like there's no USB port on these things to like plug in and put new like sounds.
It'd be wild if they put them in, like they updated it where it's like, oh, and the Leia and the Luke can interact, or the Vader and the
yeah, because that's my thing. It's like, okay, they do this with Marvel next. Like, are you going to be able to take Spider-Man and him as a smart minifig and then put him with Darth Vader? Like, what are they going to say to each other?
There's no way they'll do I mean, maybe that'd be kind of crazy, but then you get, I don't know. The Lego Dimensions thing is an interesting comparison. I don't think they're going to go that far with it.
Well,
I missed that game though, dude.
Dude, that was so much fun. Those sets were also some of the best.
They had some, and they just had some cool crossovers, bro. Like,
dude, the Lego Dimensions minifigures were some of the best minifigures. The only thing that they didn't have was there wasn't a lot of Star Wars, if I remember correctly.
There was no Star Wars and no Marvel, if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, I don't believe
it was all WB properties.
Yeah, it was.
So
Batman
it was like
stuff.
So it was like Batman and Lord of the Rings. I think they got Back to the Future in there, but they also had like Sonic and stuff. So they got some things, and then they shut it down. Like, I used to be a big Disney Infinity guy, and that was like there was like Skylanders.
There was an
Disney
Indiana
Infinity,
Jones set though, wasn't there? Couldn't you be Indiana Jones in Lego Dimensions? I don't know. I'm derailing.
News to me. Huge if true. I don't think you can play that game anymore though.
What, Dimensions? probably not.
Yeah, I mean,
there was an Indiana Jones set.
What?
Yeah, and it came with the green Jeep from Crystal Skull.
Crystal Skull is mythical, dude. That's awesome. That's a crazy
I think honestly because it was around that time probably. But there was a bunch.
No, Dimensions is way after Crystal Skull.
No, but the last Indiana Jones property that came out, you know what I mean?
I'm just surprised they didn't do came with the boulder,
yeah,
with the giant rock.
It looks like there's one from Raiders where it's the plane, and then there's also a cart like vehicle that you can use, like Temple of Doom.
Okay. They did Harry Potter as well.
Yep, they did Harry Potter, which
it was a lot
WB, but
yeah, they did mostly WB and then some. Because Back to the Future is not WB, that's Universal. But they crossed over with some stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool stuff, though. Do you want to pull? Someone said that. Let's see. Macman said he saw it on Instagram. Do you want to pull up?
I found one, and it's like 6.5 minutes.
Oh God.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know how much Dave Filoni really says in this. There's like X-wing pilots on stage. It's more of like there's like a Coca-Cola trailer with like kids and stuff.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we can watch it if you want, but I'm also like,
everybody can go. Yeah, you can go watch it yourself. That is really cool though. I might the throne room set seems pretty interesting to me.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm surprised you're not more excited about it considering that's your thing.
I'm excited about it. Look, I'm one who, when it comes to Lego, I love innovation like this. However, I'm also one to understand like, oh, we'll have lightsabers that glow. Oh, we'll do Lego Dimensions, like stuff like that, where it's like they try and add something. Mm-hmm. I would hope that there's a smart brick or smart play or whatever it is. Smart play, I believe it is. There's a smart play line, and then there's also a regular line as well. I don't want everything for the next 2 years to be smart play.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not. It needs to be selective, right? Like,
and what I hope is not the case is there's smart play, and then there's also like the black box sets where are like targeted to adults, and those are the ones that don't have those bricks.
Yeah.
That's what I hope. But as of right now, it looks like they're only doing this with Star Wars. Like these 3 Star Wars sets.
So, yeah, so maybe like you said, Marvel might be something they do down the line, or
I would assume
like a Minecraft, because they have Minecraft Lego sets and stuff. Like it's easy to pull those sound effects from the game.
If it really takes off, I would be shocked if every IP that Lego does something with doesn't have this as well.
Yeah,
and then like they can time it with the release of movies where like. This is such a dumb example, and I doubt they would do this, but like the Lego Minecraft stuff, it's like the next Lego set will like the thing will say chicken jockey. Like that's the kind of stuff where they're like they put
lava.
Yeah. Or like they do Lego Mario and Bowser sings Peaches. Like
that would be so funny, dude.
That's the kind of stuff that I would assume would be if this takes off the way they want it to. I would love to see these 3 sets. I am stoked to see. I love when Lego does innovation like this. So we'll see.
Oh wow, I am rolling. Thank you for being here. Also, I don't remember what member you are, but you are a member.
Hey, dude.
Thank you so much for this. This is incredibly kind. I wonder if we'll get a 50. Dude, would be shocked if we didn't.
Yeah, we'll get like 1 or 2, and my guess is like there will be one. It'll be like, did they already do a trench run diorama? It'll be like
they did,
or it'll be like a specific like Millennium Falcon like at the hollow chest table.
You know what I would put money on, because I don't think they've done this as a play set yet, because they did the Mos Eisley Cantina as one of the black box set things. I think. I would be shocked if they don't do Death Star Obi-Wan versus Vader, because I don't think they've done that one before.
Yeah, that as a display piece would be interesting. Maybe like a bigger UCS set that comes out. I don't know what it would be.
I hope we don't get another Falcon, dude.
I doubt it.
No Death Star. I don't think we'll get an X-Wing or a land speeder.
We've already got land speeder. We've already got X-Wing. We've already got Millennium Falcon. Maybe like a TIE fighter. Do we have a UCS TIE fighter yet?
Oh, that's a good point, actually. I don't know. I don't think so.
Like Vader, like Vader's TIE.
Another good diorama or whatever set. Not a diorama, but another one of the location sets would be the jail or the trash compactor.
They didn't do that. Well, the trash compactors in the Death Star dioramas.
The new. Okay. I was thinking, but what
one?
I was thinking more of one of like Han, Luke, and Leia and Chewie in the prison block.
Yeah, I can see that.
But maybe, I mean, just so they can have something a little more expansive.
One that I can see of like a display piece is like it has a background and it's the Lars homestead and it's the twin sons.
Ooh.
And it's like you get Luke as a little minifigure, and then there's the Lars homestead, and then there's
we were talking about Galaxy's Edge, and I'm sure someone has made this. How quick I would buy an Oga's Cantina set or the Bazaar.
I'm surprised. I mean, honestly, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, I'm not 15, 20 years ago, maybe like 15 years ago, I would have been shocked if they didn't do that, because they did that with all Star Wars stuff. They did you can even get them right now of like the Star Tours cars. You could go to the gift shop and get a Star Tours diorama
the
set.
The only Galaxy's Edge set they ever did was the shuttle to the First Order ship, the Resistance transport. They did that one with Lieutenant Beck. They did that as a Lego set. That's the only one that they did for Galaxy's Edge. Okay. I think.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, is there any like Macquarie art we're not thinking of that they would do for the 50th?
Whoa, that'd be kind of cool. Like making it Whoa, you know how they do those like painting or like poster things, those 3D posters? They did one of the original of like the Luke with the saber up.
Yeah, that, or like the OG 3PO and R2 on the sand.
On the sand, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can like definitely see that.
One of that. Yeah.
They've been pretty good about doing like anniversary stuff, because when they were doing, wasn't it only like last year or 2 years ago when they were doing a bunch of, or it was the 25th anniversary of Lego Star Wars, and they were doing like the one that came with the Cal minifigure and Darth Malik and
Cal. There was Echo. No, it was Fives.
Yes.
Malik. I believe there was a Leia.
Yeah. They did like a bunch of random, like it was like, oh, and here, like for this, like they were sets for the 25th that came with like exclusive minifigs or something.
Yeah. Sonny brings up a good point though. Every time, I don't know if they'll make a set out of the 50th logo, but anytime they do
it'll be on the box.
Sets, it's always on the box.
Yep.
So, definitely. And that's like a fun like collector's thing for people to purchase specifically. And then there'll be a UCS set with like a tile of that, like with like a plaque, and it'll be like the Lego logo and then the 50th logo.
Did you have you gotten that the Cad Bane set yet?
I have not got it yet.
I saw it yesterday and I was like, I forgot it was out. I almost bought it.
I have not got it yet. I really want it though.
It's really cool. I mean, is it like what, like a $25 set?
Yeah, it's on the more expensive side, but I mean,
is it? You consider that expensive
for what a set like that used to be? That set would have been $10 back in the day. Yeah,
that's
2 figs in one vehicle, dude. That's not a $20 set, but you know, inflation.
Yeah, Lego inflation is crazy. Yeah. Apparently, it has something to do with like there's like facilities on the East Coast, because I've got one of those bricks and minifigs in my town. Yeah. And that was where I went, and I was talking to the guy, like the manager there, and $35.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I think it was more than 25.
Holy moly, that's crazy, dude. That bricks and minifigs has like the Revan and the poly bag unopened.
Yeah, stupid. There's that. There's the gold C3PO poly bag. Those poly bags are dumb expensive because they only did like 4 of them.
Crazy.
Yeah,
it's insane. I know, dude, that there was that one you know what I regret not getting as well? The No Way Home Statue of Liberty fight.
I feel like you can still find that on
probably I can. I'll have to find space for it, but I'll find a way. Anyway, is there anything else that you got? Do you want to do any more of the hot burnt mild thing before we wrap up? I mean, we've been talking for about an hour and a half.
No, I don't believe so. Only thing that I did have was, and I'll pull it up, kind of a wait, where is it? Now, okay, this is not it, but I am going to play this. Shout out to Jacob.
Yeah, goated. I found out, I'm not going to say where I live, even though I might have said in the past, Jacob lives in my state.
Yep.
I didn't know that. And I was like, what?
Yep.
So, anyway.
Yep.
Weird.
Y'all are close.
Shout out, just great.
All right. I figured it's the end of the year.
Beginning?
We do. Well, the end of 2025.
And when I'm back in
Oh no!
What'd you make? What is this?
A little thingy dingy.
Oh,
it's not long. It's a minute 39 seconds.
okay.
We'll just take a look. We'll watch it.
Okay.
And then we'll.
Am I gonna cry? Am I gonna get emotional?
No.
Okay.
This was a fun Monday. We'll see you again next Monday.
Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Determined Focus. I want to watch that mustache shake around a little bit more and watch a wonderful voice come out of it. Why don't you do it in lava?
Why wasn't I swimming in lava in the backyard?
Yeah. Tell me why.
Classic, bro.
Shut up. No! I was having the exact same debate at work today. This is when you guys in chat have bad takes. Focus. Don't call me Uncle Owen because I'm not farming moisture. We're farming clicks, baby.
We're the Ryan pilots. We're the Chrysanthemums.
What?
Sorry about that one.
Yeah, we're gonna end on that. May the force be with you. Your focus is turned reality.
Oh man.
Just a little thing.
No, I was
Just
curious
a little thing.
if you made something like that.
Yeah, no, it's just a little thing. Nothing too incredibly crazy.
I was wondering. I was like, why did he say this? And then,
No, it's just something. I don't know what the end there was.
he never learned to read. It's crazy. Retney bribed you to put that one in there. I know that. At least Retney learned what a quaking monkey lizard is.
He was so young. R.I.P. Grayson, gone too soon. 9 ABY to 9 ABY.
Just
That's it.
I was not even a year old.
Yeah.
Man,
But
that's
fun.
awesome.
What? Like this officially 2025, first year of the pod. What? Not even 8 months? Was it like 7 months?
Yeah, I think roughly. I think to get all technical, I think you asked me in like March, and then we started basically
the first one after celebration.
The
The first one was a celebration recap. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Well,
So,
was Andor not done? No, it wasn't.
Andor wasn't done.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. So, because Andor was wrapping up, it was in the midst of Andor.
Yeah.
Grayson is one with the Force.
So
I'm going blue, baby.
I mean, I could just look at it if I really wanted to.
Yeah. This is 42. This is our Jackie Robinson episode.
Where's the?
That's a baseball player, by the way. Did you guys know that? Dude, I just want to random. I just wanted to show this off because I love Punch It Chewy Press, but this keeps happening to me.
April 21st.
Wow,
was the stream.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I keep getting because I was subscribed to their pin thing, and so I got this is Jaster Muriel, I believe.
Sick.
But then I know who Jaster Muriel is. If there's like a 1 in like 20 chance you get like a Chase variant, and I got the Chase variant too, which is like I mean it's pretty much Django. They're pretty much the same, like because this was like nothing signifying that it's not Django.
Yeah.
And then I got Mon as well, but I'm sending this to someone who is in the chat right now. Just saying. They don't know that, and they're gonna have to guess if it's them. But I got the sticker too.
That's sick.
That's really cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, I love their pins.
Should we wrap up with 2026 goals
for life? My life, or
whatever for the pod. What we're thinking.
Well, for me, listen, I'm just excited. The goals for me is if it was the goal for me is just to have as much fun as we did last year. If as long as we can maintain that, I'm good. But if I'm getting greedy, if I'm getting greedo, McClunky, if you will, I'm super excited for Rebel Scum and the announcements that are going to come from that from year 3. And if you are not planning on going, you need to be planning on going, because I want to see you there. I want to shake your hand. I might want to kiss you on the cheek. Even sign your baby. I'm not going to do that. But I'm really excited for Rebel Scum. I definitely have some goals of people that I think we want to interview. And the guys over there are fantastic. There's some other stuff that, like, there's another thing with the Rebel Scum guys that I'm very much looking forward to if that happens. And then just being able to, like, go to more stuff, do more stuff in person, you and I. Just a lot of things like that. Of course, I'm just going to speak this out there. I'm someone that you, like, over the past couple months, you got some really cool stuff from some really cool companies. Lucasfilm Publishing, with Del Rey and all them, they sent you some stuff. Lego sent you some stuff. Roosevelt sent you some stuff. For me, a personal goal of mine is Star Wars Legacy comes out, and I would love to get a copy of that and review 100%, it.
100%.
This year. So a goal of mine for this year is to, because last year we read a lot of Star Wars. I read a lot of Star Wars books. A goal of mine is to, I'm dialing back on Star Wars books this year, but I want to be more like, I want the ones that I'm doing to be a little bit more impactful. I know you and I have talked about doing a specific project on not just the book, but a multimedia project that I'm very much looking forward to getting around to and doing
stuff. Does have
an
anniversary this year in 2026.
It does have a very big anniversary, and maybe even a potentially other stuff to be promoted for that I can't remember if I can say or not, and I'm not going to, because I don't want to risk it. So I'm really excited, and yes, Star Wars Insight, getting into the exclusive stuff this year. That is going to be worked on very soon. If you were in the wee hours of our Christmas or 24-hour streamathon, we got into it a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's exciting. I'm pumped for it. And Spider-Man Brand New Day comes out this year. Anyway, that's my that's my goal right now, for now. But anyway, got a lot of stuff. Honestly, whatever happens. I'm excited. Insane that we've done so much just in 8 months.
True.
So technically, like, I can't see what the next 4 months has, and then I can't wait to see what the next year beyond that has. So,
right.
Hey, Matthew, Tales from the Archives will be back. I promise you. That is absolutely in the pipeline. That will be continuing throughout the year, probably in a similar flow as what we did between, like, probably do. I would say minimum 3 to 4 a year. I'm making it maybe a little bit quarterly, just to help all of our work-life balances and stuff. But we still absolutely want to do it.
Seth are not only the best there is at what they do, and what they do is pretty nice.
I was about to be like, what's nice? It's where you're going.
and what they do is pretty nice. There's a tidbit for your comic book podcast, everybody.
Yeah.
Who says that? Who says that quote? Name it. Comic book nerds. But Professor they are oh no, my legs. They say they are truly incredibly hard workers, great podcasters, creators, and dudes in general, but also they work so dang hard and their schedules are so busy that like just being able to like buy some of their time is a big treat for us. I know they're always like, no, whatever you guys want to do, but like I know Grayson feels the same way, but like I'm extremely cognizant of like them like working on stuff, because every time they do anything, I'm like, well, that's the coolest thing anybody's ever done. So like,
I know, right?
So like Connor and Seth truly are they're great. I would say if there was a motto for me this year, it's just to take advantage of 2026. I I felt like there was a lot of stuff that I wanted in 2025 that whether or not it happened, I couldn't really control whether or not it happened.
Yep.
So to just absolutely milk like Luke in The Last Jedi, the weird alien teat of opportunity that is 2026.
Shout out Thala Sirens.
Yeah, that is my goal. My goal is to be Luke in The Last Jedi, and not in the way that you think, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah,
really sad and have dope hair, and I
will also not meet Han Solo this year. But
yeah, I think that's a good thing. Is taking advantage of the opportunities that come our way. However that happens, it'll be. I first met him like 18 years ago.
Whoa, dude! You met Seth when he was 6
or 7.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm actually resigning.
We're leaving that meme and.
No, yeah, that was one of those things. Isn't that like a thing right now? Of they're like, it's what's staying in 2026 and what's leaving, and 6-7 is staying behind.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no, that is absolutely staying in 2025.
We got anything else? Any last things we need to address? Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to talk about this real quick, because I know you've been busy, but I know the member shirts. I think you're probably only going to stay for it's only going to be the first 20 people that have the member shirts.
Yeah, the member shirts are being worked out. We got to figure that out because it was a great wrench, but a wrench was kind of thrown into this in the system of now having almost 100 members.
So probably what it'll be is the first 20 members or focus 1 through 20 will get a shirt.
We'll see.
And then beyond that, we're trying to workshop now because the Rossi, who bought all these memberships very kindly, really was very unexpected. So we're trying to
I'm trying to efficiently think of the best way to do this now that there are so many members. So we will see. We will see.
Hey,
this is what I'm bringing with me into the beginning of 2026.
Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I.
And we got copyright striked.
Getting copyright stricken by a meme song on SoundCloud would be crazy.
Yep.
I'm just saying. By the way, that song kind of goes hard.
I want, if somebody hasn't done it already, somebody needs to do an edit of that where it's Luke and it's Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru in ashes on Tatooine, and that's
the very first thing that I saw from it was Aunt May in Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, dude.
By the pumpkin bomb.
Yep.
Go blue.
Our Father who art in heaven, boom.
Amen.
Yep.
Oh man, it's like I have no idea what's happening.
Or it's from the perspective of Cassian's son or child, and rest in peace, my daddy. He got hit by a bazooka, and it's the beach, it's the beach blowing up.
Bro, Bail Organa, Leia.
Rest in peace, my daddy. He got hit by the Death Star.
It's crazy. We gotta wrap this up.
Yes. And you won't see me for a week.
So isn't okay?
Inside of that
I just wish the Batman Beyond minifig in that game was the same one from Fortnite. It's really freaking cool.
I'm gonna live inside of that game. I'm gonna be immersed, fully immersed. I'm only going to play the game like this. I'm not even going to use my fingers.
He's going to be the Batman. Remember that from Arkham Knight?
Yeah.
Do you remember seeing that clip of Kevin Conroy and Wiz Khalifa and Neil Patrick Harris? And they're in the police interrogation room and he's like, I was the Batman. And then Kevin Conroy's like, I am the Batman. It's,
dude, they use that for so many edits for Batman.
It's so
stuff.
good.
I'm like, ah!
God, I miss him so much. I miss him so much, dude.
It's awesome.
Well, that is going to do it for episode 42 of Determined Focus. Thank you for being here in the new year. We hope to see you a whole lot more. Go enjoy a Star War. How about that? That's going to be my motto. Go enjoy a Star War because we're going to have a lot of them.
Hope you all have a great 2026. We'll be here with you the whole time if you want to pop in on a Monday or any other content or see us at a con. But truly, everyone, I cannot wait to see what comes of this year. So appreciative to everyone. I know we kind of did this at the charity stream, but like super appreciative of everyone for a great, not necessarily full year one, but a great 2025 of doing stuff, and wish you all the best this year. And we'll see you next week.
It's going to be fun. May the force be with you, but more importantly, your focus determines your reality.
Bye-bye.
Always remember.